Hello dear students, welcome to the maths class of standard 5. We are discussing chapter number 11, area and its boundary. In previous session we have solved some questions and there were also activities to make a belt. And aim of the belt activity is to understand that things with the same area can take different forms and also have very different perimeters. Now let us continue with the topic people everywhere. And here A. You can play this game in a ground. Make 2 squares of 1 square meter each and divide your class in 2 teams. Ready to play? And children, here is given hint. With 4 math magic books in a line, you can get the length of around 1 meter 9 centimeter. That means when we arrange 4 math books in a line, we will get the length of around 1 meter and 9 centimeter means around 1 meter. Student, you can play this game yourself. Make 2 squares of equal 1. Dimension is 1 by 1 meter. That means 1 square meter. Students, here are given question. Try this in your teams. Here there are 2 teams, team A and team B. So question is, how many of you can sit in 1 square meter? So student, here I think 3 students can sit in 1 square meter. So here you have to write 3 of us can sit in 1 square meter. And then second question, how many of you can stand in it? Obviously most students can stand in 1 square meter. So I think 6. So you can write here 6 of us can stand in it. Now next question is, which team could make more children stand in their square? So which team? Team A or team B? Then you can write team A could make or team B could make more children stand in their square. And how many? Then 1 or 2 more than A, like that you can write here answer. And here next question, which team could make more children sit in their square? How many? Here also you can write team A or team B. Which make more children sit in their square and how many? 1 or 2 or 3 more children sit in their square. So children, this activity or this task you can do yourself. Now come to the next question. Here B, measure the length of the floor of your classroom in meters. Also measure the width. So students, here you have to do this activity yourself. You have to measure the length of the floor of your classroom in meters and also width. And here are some questions based on it. What is the area of the floor of your classroom in square meter? So you know that how can we find out the area of a square or rectangle? So here you can write area of classroom is equal to length into breadth. Suppose the length of the classroom is 8 meter and width is 5 meter. So area will be 40 square meter. Then how many children are there in your class? I am writing here 40. If there are more students, you can also write 50 or more. Then, so how many children can sit in 1 square meter? So here we can write one student can sit in 1 square meter. If you want to move around easily, then how many children do you think should be there in 1 square meter? So there should be one student in 1 square meter so that we can move around easily. Now proceeding further here, can you imagine how big a square of side 1 kilometer is? If one side is of 1 kilometer, it has an area of dash square kilometer. That means 1 kilometer into 1 kilometer is equal to 1 square kilometer. So here we can write 1 square kilometer. Guess how many people can live on that? So 1000 people can live on that. Now here in West Bengal there are about 900 people living in a square kilometer. While in Arunachal Pradesh it feels very lonely. Why? Because there are less than 15 people living in a square kilometer. Now come to this topic, share the land. Now come to this topic, share the land. Nasrina is a farmer who wants to divide her land equally among her 3 children, Chumki, Zumri and Imran. She wants to divide the land so that each piece of land has 1 tree. Her land looks like this. Student, here you can see Nasrina's land. And she wants to divide this land equally among her 3 children, Chumki, Zumri and Imran. So first we have to count how many total squares are there. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Length is 10 and breadth is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So here 9. So total 90 squares are there. Here we have to divide this 19 square in 3 equal parts. That means 90 divided by 3. So 3 3s are 9, 0 and here 0, here also 0. So each her child will get 30 squares. So we can divide the land equally in 3 parts so that each piece of land has 1 tree. So let's do this. So in this way we can divide the land equally in 3 parts. First, second and this is third part. You can see here there are 30 squares in part 1, 2 and 3. Each part has 30 square and also each part has 1 tree. So each person will get 1 tree. Now proceeding further, can you divide the land equally? Yes, we have divided the land equally. Show how you will divide it. So we have already divided it in this square grid. Remember, each person has to get a tree. Color each person's piece of land differently. So student, you use the 3 different colors to show person's piece of land. So student, here is the end of this session. I hope you have understood all the solutions. So practice for all this and also write it in your notebook. Thank you.